I have to point this out because we unlocked it.
No, not the picture. Not the cow! Not gonna lie, her cosplay is really cute. What's her name? Natsuki?
Not the one in pink.
Yeah.
Natsuki.
Her, her cosplay is pretty cute.
Ow!
Even though she's my least favorite.
She's your least
Don't die.
favorite? I'm not
Yeah.
dying. I got stuff thrown at me.
Alright.
I think without doubt the best one dressed up here is definitely Yuri.
Select the word horror during the poem game. That's how you
Yes.
unlock it? That's easy.
Yeah, it seems that we can unlock all kinds of weird stuff. There's the
So
concept
we
art
should
for the
get some more
chocolate.
new words to unlock stuff.
Maybe, but we're going for words that favor Yuri,
Yeah,
apparently. Uh,
of course.
let
My
us
favorite!
Yes! Let us continue.
Okay, it's time for ASMR.
I seriously can't wait.
Great. Me neither.
Yeah. I keep being asked to say things. It's already Sunday. I'm getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. Ooh.
What?
Well, yeah, she gave us her phone number, or she gave us her. God damn it!
Yes.
Exchanged the numbers. Am I speaking now?
The
Yes.
numbers.
Meow. You can't hear me? Well, then turn on the stream audio, you baka. Obviously,
Baka.
obviously, if you can't hear me, then it must mean that either Akumi has me muted on her end, or you're just an idiot.
No, I can see your voice going off in my stream.
See?
I see the bar. Okay? I know sometimes I'm baka, but I'm not that baka. Baka.
Well, fuck you too. Okay, fine, Shao. I get it. You're angry. Have a Kit Kat. Have a Snickers. We're gonna keep exploring. All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna get this frog out of my throat. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Like what? What did we learn about Yuri?
What? Like what?
Like what? Your favorite
crazy?
colors? Her favorite color's purple. She's secretly a yandere. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her on the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Need me?
Yes, we don't care about her.
I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made a habit of simply entertaining each other's houses like we were family. What? Wait, what?
Entering.
Is this a thing? Like, do childhood
What?
friends of different gender actually just, like, barge into each other's houses when they're... Is this a thing? Or am I going crazy?
Maybe. Maybe.
If we're, like, the same age, what, like... Huh?
I never had that. I mean, you should at least knock, I guess.
The house is quiet.
Why is it unlocked anyway?
Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room.
Don't
It's
go
already,
there.
it's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, Sakumi.
I don't think she's supposed to sound like that right now.
Hi, Sakumi.
No one does that. I'm correct. No one lets kids of the same age, a different gender, just barge into each other's house. It's not a thing. Oh wait, your
Yes.
calendar says 2017 actually, I think. Or wait, no, what year is that? 20, is it 2018? 20, oh fuck it, whatever. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right.
Oh.
It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room's as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
Is her plant dead on the right over there?
Yeah, probably.
That's because I end up cleaning it up for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how do you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Yeah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Sakumi.
Eh?
Just be like it's always been. This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake. Then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori? I grab Sayori by the shoulders. Ow.
What?
I was trying to grab the mic. I'm just like, Are you saying eh?
Yikes.
Did that work? Did it sound like I was banging?
Yes. Yes. Punish her.
Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something.
Me or something.
No, I'm shaking Sayori around because I'm the main character. That's
Sounds
what he's.
like you're slapping the microphone.
A little bit. I know something happened to you.
Smack him back.
There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. I'm not gonna smooch the mic. No. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Sakumi. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Sakumi?
Osmium head. My head is as dense as tungsten. I'm sorry.
Yes. What's she gonna say? That she's depressed or in love? Okay, I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want
Spoilers,
to make
Christian.
everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just not to think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Sakumi. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of going. Very emotional moment, and now I'm ruining it. All right. Instead of doing important things, I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
Sakumi. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. Oh, this time I pull her into a tight embrace. Trinkets shot every time she says punishment are selfish.
Bruh.
I'm gonna be fucking dead if I do that.
Sakumi.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Sorry, I want an ASMR voice. I feel like that's fitting.
Sakumi.
Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Sakumi.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms are made at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Sakumi.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her to know is that I care. If you have it in yourself to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. Ow. Ow. I'll get mad if you don't.
Dot. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Sakumi. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. You know, the festival's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like it for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. You dense, osmium head tungsten fuck! Oh
Still
my
doesn't
god!
understand. After she told him like 20 times.
But I'm trying my hardest.
Great. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it.
Yay!
Sakumi, you're kind of brain dead, not gonna lie.
Have
Yeah.
to go back to Yuri.
Why is the main
Don't
character so stupid? Why is he
Yeah.
so stupid? I don't know what you're feeling. I just told you. I don't know. I'm trying my hardest. I'm trying. Depressed lady? I say
You
goodbye
understand, right? Nope.
Nope. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri?
Thank goodness.
You're a little early. Sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried my way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it will be fine.
Oh, I'm sure he forgot everything. I take
It's
Yuri
alone
to my
time.
room.
I mean, what?
The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
Where's the tissue box on his desk? Where is it?
Ah,
there's not one
that's
there.
a cliche.
Where is it? This is bullshit. There's supposed to be one. You need it for the sniffles.
Maybe he's hiding it. I don't know why, but
I cleaned it before you came over, so...
that's very considerate of you to do.
No. I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. You know, speaking of dirty rooms, I don't want to talk about it, but there's maybe like 20 cans on my desk right now that are just empty.
Uh-oh. Messy
I can,
Sonia.
like, you need me to prove it?
Next time you grab the mic, you can just get one of those cans, smash it into the mic.
There's so many of them.
Great.
It's great ASMR.
All right. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That'd be even more
She's wiped
embarrassing.
material?
Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which is in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
I'm sorry.
I feel like I know what would have been in that desk. In that fucking drawer.
It's the tissues.
It's the tissues!
I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly on her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of it. So, should we get started?
Yes.
Where are our parents? Where are they? Are they out of
Vacation.
They're on vacation. They're on vacation for the next year.
Vacation. Wow. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric and what?
Me. You know. Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Oh! Wow! The fuck did she say?
Mood lighting.
I don't know if you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just many will stop by just out of curiosity.
Is this a sex festival or what? I don't know. Atmosphere.
Mood light. and for cupcakes, I guess.
Cupcakes! The best cupcakes!
Yeah. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
Wow, that's great! It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Uh, intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. I should have used a different word. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Creating a dark room with candles lit inside of it.
Should we try it out now?
It's just like
Yeah?
this is like I don't this seems more like you're about to walk into a spook fest or something.
I think that's what you want.
Yeah, that'd be really neat. Albeit scary, but neat. What's that wooden thing though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all with aroma hammermash.
Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to
Contributors.
Yikes.
Contributors to a positive
Why would you say
atmosphere.
it like that? Yeah, that. Great contributor.
I'm dying.
Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Oh, relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. Romance. It's almost like magic.
Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. Is it legal? What kind of mood is this one for?
This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Sweet and flowery.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems?
That does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. I'd like to remind you that we were just talking to Sayori,
True.
who was very clearly depressed.
And in love. Intense.
What are those
Thank you
for?
for the follow. ちょっと待って. Thank you. From Elijah. Welcome. Sorry, I can't really talk to the chat. I need to read now. Alright. Well. Did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami.
Why didn't you just have me get paper then?
True. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh, yeah? What will these be used for?
I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful?
But what about the chances of it catching on fire with all these candles?
What about it cutting my face, cause paper cuts hurt? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
You know what? That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I did get a little intense, as you'd put it.
You know, now that she's in her sweater outfit, her doing this pose is really...
Yeah. Her pants look very shiny. And tight.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
I mean, here's a marker, Sakumi. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting.
Oh, like death?
I'm writing out words like horror, death, aardvark, give me some words.
Graveyard, depression,
Evisceration, emasculation,
suicide.
aromathatic, whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, aromatherapy. Romantic.
It's Acuna playing Destiny 2. No! All the words I say when I play that.
What?
Whenever I play Destiny 2, my vocabulary turns into nothing but swear words.
D.
Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife.
Run! Run, Sakumi! Run!
It looks really fancy.
Well...
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
You're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. My head is full of osmium. To each their own, you know.
Promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise. Otherwise, I'm gonna get stabbed.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how you're nervous about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Yes! Sure, I'll check it out.
Hold my knife.
Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where the hell do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger.
Takumi, why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp! I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets.
Oh.
You're up 20.
Ah!
I lost count of how many times you've done that.
It's not 20.
Fine, 14. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
I can't breathe. Okay, calm down. Oh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyways. What the fuck are you about to do? What the fuck are you about to do? I honestly have no idea.
Look at those tight pants.
I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return.
I'm dying. Save me. Okay, Sakumi. Did you really just do that?
Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm the dominant one. You can't lick my finger.
Oh, I knew that would be a bad idea. We're not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil. The air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Sakumi.
Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that.
Yeah, you weirdo. Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. Looks better than I expected. It'll be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yes. Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Ah, yeah, that's right. I forgot that I spent my own money. Excusez-moi. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets.
We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. Alright, I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted.
Oh no. I'm gonna fuck this up. Sakumi the idiot.
Oh no. What's too much? What's too little? What's okay? How much water? 20 milliliters?
Oh no, we're using American units!
What's that? A gallon of water?
Oh, what the? You wouldn't use a gallon of water for a cup? That would like overflow it times 5. You would use
Half a cup?
You would use a cup, and I think it goes down to ounces,
Oh.
which is just
What
bizarre.
ounce?
I don't know. I don't understand my own I don't understand my own system.
I'm against American.
You're
the
against
American
them.
system.
Oh, the American system. Thank you. So thanks.
I'm against America.
Ah,
Just kidding. Just kidding.
my American.
America.
Fuck yeah! Coming again to save the motherfucking day, yeah!
Yeah. No, I just don't like the way it goes from gallons to cups. But cups is for almost everything.
It doesn't
But
go
it's,
from
like, so
gallons to
hard-
cups. It goes from cups to gallons
But no, I mean the
to
other way.
quarts.
Gallons, cups, ounce. But then But then you use cups for like flour as well. But what is that in grams, huh? Huh? Why don't you just use grams like everybody else does? Why you have to be special, huh?
I don't know, because we hate Britain.
Yikes.
We want to be as different as possible.
It's not just Britain. Okay, what about inches and feet? Why is it feet?
I don't.
Why do you not just
Taking
use
Yuri's
meat?
advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put
How
them
could
on a
we
plate to
roasting
catch
America?
any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri?
Oh. Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm.
Oh my god.
Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Meowing.
No, not at all. Yeah. Was she playing with her knife? That's kind of creepy. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri huddily dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner. Starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Ah, neat. What are you going to write?
Well, it will be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing.
I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah. It's fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Oh. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. You know, I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. How many times have I said that? Yuri smiles gently. Jeez!
Well, she is gentle. I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. As I die. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
Oh, I'm not hurt.
How? My head's osmium!
Thanks.
I am dense!
Yeah, it just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Ooh. Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got some paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel. Then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong?
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Oh my god, the way her hands, like, grabbing on to Sakumi is really cute.
Wait, the stream can't see it. ちょっと待って.
What? Oh, you're covering it.
Look.
Oh, no, wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't. You get. Wait, but yeah. Okay, chat. Wait, yeah. There you go. There it is.
There. Oops. There.
Look, little hand right there. All right. Boop.
All right. Back to the game.
I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice.
I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling?
Yes.
Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sent a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away.
No! Don't pull away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. No.
No!
No.
No!
No.
No!
No. No. No.
No!
Moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. Yuri, you're gonna kill me. I swear. I swear.
Goodbye.
But her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieved my own brush and continued following Yuri's example. You spineless bastard, Sakumi! Ah!
Ew.
I'm just
Keep
yelling.
going,
I
man.
just keep yelling at Sakumi. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
No!
You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
Well, why don't you just have dinner here, Yuri?
Yeah.
So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work.
Well...
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. The important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah,
So... I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. Sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. Yeah. Same throat. Same.
Don't die. Don't die. Don't die.
I'm trying not to. Not again. I don't want to die again. I don't know what it'll turn into next time.
A reincarnation of Sakunya.
I don't want to be reincarnation of Sakunya. I just want to be Sakunya. Well, maybe this time my voice will, not, whatever. But that doesn't mean it has to be the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out to the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I was glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then,
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. This way.
Yes.
Do you understand what that is?
Bless you?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know which language.
Oui, oui.
Gesundheit, danke, Valentine. Oh yeah, Gesundheit is bless you in German. Say it. Say it, Sakunya.
Gesundheit.
Perfect.
You're gonna. Oh, I swear, if you start making me say things in German that are swear words, I'm going to.
No, it actually means bless you.
I know it actually means bless you, but this happens all the time. Someone speaks a different language than me, they trick me into saying a curse word.
I'm not evil.
Pocket!
I just want you to.
Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles beautifully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Sakumi.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand.
I kind of like that about you.
Well,
Like that about you.
how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori?
Eh?
Sakumi?
Sayori? Just now we weren't...
It's okay, Sakumi. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course.
Sayori beams.
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Pew! Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off, running in the 90s style. Pew!
Running in
The 90s, it's a new way to life to me.
Ba, 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 ba.
Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. That you've made such a good friend. Good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
It's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Sakumi? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Sakumi. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is still true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Hearing about you like this isn't a burden on your mind it's making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Sakumi. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Sakumi, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand into my own. Remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you.
this is the big yikes. Big yikes. Big yikes. No. No, no, no. No. No, don't hit me. I mean, I want to friend zone her. It's like if we say I love you, but I want Yuri. I want Yuri. Why is Sayori so easy? I want Yuri. Sakunya. Save me. Save me. Say something. Yada. No. We don't love her.
Well, there's no such thing as platonic love?
No. That's the thing. She's getting her hopes up. And then she'll just see us with Yuri again.
What do you think's gonna happen if we don't tell her I love you?
Oh, she's gonna kill herself.
What do you think's gonna happen if we say you'll always be my dearest friend?
If she's gonna kill herself. I'm not sure. I don't know how crazy this game is. But from what I've seen, yeah, it can get really dark.
The
Well,
chat, shut up!
Let's find out. Oh, good thing I can't see your chat.
I'm referring to your chat.
Yeah,
No, don't say things
Don't
about
come
the
to
game
my-
chat. Shut up.
Don't come to my chat.
Wholesome simulator game. I don't know what you're on about. Shut up.
Well, I would friend zone her. That's just how I feel because I like Yuri and I don't want to get her hopes up for nothing. Because I feel like that would be even worse. But I don't know.
I just like to imagine Sayori's just standing there and it's just silence as of right now.
he's like, I'm gonna give you what you need. ...
It's fucking, the gears in his head start turning and smoke's coming out of his ears.
He's calculating the possible outcomes. No. I want to be honest and friend zone her. Lying is not an option. I do not love her. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Sayori,
you'll always be my dearest friend.
You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need
I'm
most
done
is
now.
for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best, and will make you happy in the end. I promise, I'll help get things back to the way they were.
I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. You just ripped her heart into 15 different pieces.
I'm sorry. I do not want to lie to her. Wouldn't that make it worse? Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this.
Sayori.
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Sakumi. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So,
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees.
Yikes.
This is a blood-curdling scream.
I don't want to scream. Okay. Ah! There you go. That's my best attempt.
Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can.
What?
I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me once. Sorry. And flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. I ruined the emotional moment now. Sayori!
Okay, there we go.
I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more I could have done. The most I can do to support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day.
Good luck with that, buddy. Time to
It's
go
the
to
day
Yuri.
of the festival!
Let's go!
Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. More excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But, knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too.
Uh-oh. Sakumi. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she's prepared to have all the poems that we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That bucket! You think that on days like this she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
You should take a little responsibility for her, Sakumi. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange? Monica, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all.
But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? Oh, that really makes me seem like the bad guy here. I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story of it at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Eh? Monica's being as friendly as usual. For some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, it really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flip through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. But what's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out! Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What the hell is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Takumi? What's wrong?
Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so...
Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal, at least, to wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her feel really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give to her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Say! What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppress the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How can I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. It has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? Oh, this is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I had just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. Never.
Oh boy.
Never.
I wasn't expecting it so soon. And that's the end.
Alright, Akumi, you ready to play this game?
That was graphic! I mean, not really, but I don't know. Oh my god, what?
Are you ready to start?
What? Wait, what? What
Are you
happened
ready to start
what?
Doki Doki Literature Club together?
Oh, what happened to her?
To who?
No, that's too much. I mean, I kind of expected it. Okay.
Would you like to start the game?
No.
Chat, would you like to start?
Can we load?
Load.
Yeah. Nice clear.
I don't know what you're on about. We're here to play a new game.
Nice clear. Hanging out with Sayori turned out bad. Sayori? Who? Really.
No, you're delaying the start of our adventures into Doki Doki together, Lynn. I don't know what you're on about.
Sorry. I need to process this.
What? Process what? We just started playing. Come on.
Okay. Start the game. I feel so betrayed.
I see an annoying girl running towards me in the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you see yourself making today, but it's just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me.
Yeah.
It's an ordinary school day, like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking together to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really isn't anything that interests me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I had no choice but to start with the anime club.
Sakumi?
Monica?
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club do you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club.
Literature? That sounds kind of... dull. How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
What did I miss?
Nothing. We just started playing. What are you on about?
Yeah, we just started playing. Kiss any girls? No, nothing happened.
No,
We
we're
just went to
we're
school.
talking to our good friend Monica.
Nothing happened. Yeah, Monica. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Hey, Sakumi. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please?
well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Oh, awesome! You're really sweet, Sakumi, you know that?
It's nothing, really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
Monica.
What?
The line.
You're into this, huh?
Monica. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I ejectly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
I'm back. And I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Sakumi.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls!
I feel like I've heard this before.
What are you on about?
So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So, I ran into Sakumi in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to... Well, you know. Sorry. I didn't... thank you for the vow. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Sakumi? We don't get cupcakes this time?
What do you mean,
Thanks.
this time? What are you on about, Akumi? You're sounding weird.
Oh look, I only follow VTubers followed me. You should follow Sakunya then.
No!
A great name, by the way.
Sorry, I gotta crack my neck. I don't know if you could hear that. I literally just cracked my neck.
I didn't hear anything, I think. Alright.
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay?
Thank you for the follow with all VTubers, and thank you for the sound alerts, Wickball.
As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there's not more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean... I meant that, you know?
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Sakumi, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well... considering all I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What in the fuck am I fucking saying? I said that so loud.
Don't wake up your roommates!
I think he's already off to work. Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Zamos, I hate to break
The
it to
level
you.
of creativity
We
and
happen to be
craftsmanship
past Act
behind
1.
them is amazing
We
to
didn't
me.
just start.
And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious that by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp onto something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just.
Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Oh, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Thank you for the... what was that? Host? I think that was a host. Thank you.
Host!
Katie.
Host with the most of the ghost for everything else that goes with the
yeah.
toast. Break it down.
Yes.
Natsuki,
Exactly.
you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
That's not beatboxing what I just did. That's rapping. I didn't even rap good. I just said words really fast. Oh, not a very confident writer yet. You got nothing on the speed right yet? I don't know.
Is it double time?
Double time.
Okay, no. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I guess...
We all sit in silence for a moment. Double time.
What's it double time?
Double time.
Yeah, I just got an idea. How about this?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's not go home. Yes. That next movie. Yeah. Come on, we've heard this before. I mean, what? I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take.
I like how with Yuri, you're just speaking at a normal pace.
It's really hard to be Yuri, you know? Speak fast. Do you agree as well, Sakumi?
No. Akumi is not allowed to look at my chat because you guys keep saying things you shouldn't be.
Yeah, don't spoil.
Don't spoil.
No spoilers.
No
You will
spoiling.
get bonkies in my chat if you
get
spoily.
You'll get bonked, and then you might end up being stuck inside of a poem.
I might just ban you from this world, and then you will be in a glitch.
Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we reached the most important topic, I bluntly come out with what's on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop piping, but I never made any decision. I still have the club to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But I'm sorry, I thought.
Eh?
Yeah?
The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Sakumi.
Okay, we can stop a double time.
I mean,
This isn't
the
repeated.
thing is. Oh! Plot twist? We don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. Oh, wait, you've played this game already? No.
Sakunya
Nope.
has.
Nope. No one played this game. We have not seen anything of this game.
Yeah, we just started playing, though. I've played this game before, but
Yeah.
we just started.
And if we don't find one more before the festival...
I'm defenseless against these girls!
Yikers.
How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, especially Yuri. Right. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Kira?
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 We're in
Kira,
Act
wait.
2, Zamos.
Where are my sparkly eyes? And why is it not working?
Sparkly eyes. My eyes turn red. It's
Okay,
actually,
never mind then.
fun fact, it's harder for me to keep my eyes blue than it is to let them be red.
Is it?
Yes, but, you know,
Oh.
we don't have to talk about that.
There we go, my sparkly eyes are here. Kira kira! Alright, go back. I can't remove it! Save me! I just want
Meow!
sparkling eyes. Go away!
Meow!
Nice. Okay, ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。One second. Oh, no. It's not working. Yeah. I ruined my eyes. Hello?
Meow.
Yes?
Meow meow.
Meow.
Meow!
I'll just keep reading and then figure this out after. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Sakumi?
Yeah! It can be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after this, I would be super pissed. Sakumi, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Sakumi, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress this class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go
Yes.
closer to one of these girls.
Yes.
Especially Monica. Alright.
Especially Yuri. Hello?
Well, we're just gonna go for Big Booba Lady.
Well,
You horny. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
time to write a poem. You have unlocked a special poem. Let's read. Yes.
I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover. Someone takes me to the emergency room.
Huh? Ru? Whose poem was that? Was that our poem? Wait, there's only 2 girls.
I'm gonna use one of these empty slots to save, if that's fine. As you know, this is the autosave. There's no other saves we have, just the...
Yeah. That got dark, I know, right? It's a dark room. That's why we choose Massacre. Yes. Disarray. Disaster. What else? After image. Cage. Defeat. Inferno. Horror. Oh no, that's probably not it. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Brief. Right, grief. Yeah. Suicide. Disown. Contamination. Who's Papa for? Who here has daddy issues?
Either
Okay,
Yuri
do
or
Papa.
Natsuki. I don't know.
Do Papa, I just want to find out. Oh my god. Alright. Disoriented. Uncanny. Unending. Incongruent. I don't even know what that means. But I don't know what heaven sent. Does it just mean sent, like sent from heaven? Is that literally? I don't know. Just take that. Wow. Agonizing. Depression. Yay. How does the poem even work? Do you even need to rhyme? No. It's magic. We just pick words and it's magic.
It is straight up magic.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, glad to see you again, I guess. Oh yeah, hi again, Sakumi. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Sakumi. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Ugh! That was creepy. I'm spooked by this. Okay. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. Don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take this seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I can't read. Natsuki? Certainly. What? What? I can't read!
Certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom.
Oh. Yeah.
Why is she on top now? Are you,
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
I'm sorry, Sakumi.
Am I fucking going crazy, or is the screen tilted just a little bit, the background?
oh my god!
Am I going crazy, or is it a little tilted?
Why did you have to tell me? Is it zooming in now?
No, it just...
Is it moving?
No.
I'm going crazy now. Stop it! This makes me feel so uncomfortable.
Okay, we'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
It is...
I swear it's moving.
It is actually moving it closer.
I swear it's moving. Oh my god. My heart.
Yuri
is,
shoots
like,
Natsuki with a
earring.
disappointed gaze.
Anyway. Now that you're in the club and all, the music, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read.
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
Well, Wayne, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget what I said.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure?
Ow!
How long will this keep moving?
I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help get started on something you might like. Was she always vice president?
No. No.
Oh.
She was not always vice president. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
Didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy.
It's a short read. This is so creepy.
It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read.
What's moving? You don't see the background moving? The whole picture tilting?
Guys, am I going crazy? And we could, discuss it if you want it.
This is...
Oh.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Excuse me for a moment. I enthusiastically take the book.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Not everyone's settled in, and I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. Okay, well, the screen reset itself back to normal.
Ooh, okay, hoy.
I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. The music also fixed itself.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't
Oh my
act
God.
coy anymore.
Akumi, you okay? What? Are your eyes okay? You didn't see that? Maybe you should go get an eye test or something.
Meanwhile, Natsuki
Just
is rummaging
I'm the
around
one
the
who's wrong.
closet.
Streamlabs? Yeah, sure, it's Streamlabs.
I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the very first few
Yeah.
pages. I feel like I could skip ahead a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. This is where we read together. Oh no. First he discovers that she has a second copy of the book. Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah.
This isn't the same.
No?
I think there is.
No, it is not. This dialogue right here.
Oh, Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people
Okay, I thought I skipped the line of dialogue for a moment.
And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to what? Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? You're making it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came out of nowhere.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Sakumi?
No, it's not that. It's just, I mean, I definitely can enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, guess it's alright then. But I feel like I shouldn't let you know that I have this problem. And I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. What? Did you what is that?
Oh, it doesn't show up in history. It doesn't.
So it was supposed to be that fast.
It is,
It said
yes.
something with my whole body, and then I think the rest was blocked. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Oh my god, it's so creepy! And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, might as well get started reading it, right?
Yeah? Curse. You can't sleep tonight. Oh my god. I mean, you don't have to, but... Is she evil now?
What
Oh
are
my
you
god,
saying?
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Let me just get the book. I click and retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
That's... Sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company, not with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understood what Yuri means about reading in company. It's if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. What? Bathing in the feeling?
Of your body against mine.
What?
I read that.
Did she?
I read that really quick.
Oh
Yuri,
my...
you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. Can I read her mind now, or is she just saying it for you? I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of them.
suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess this makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Yuri
I'm
takes her
scared,
left
I'm
arm and
scared.
holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides on her thumb and it slips to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Double time again.
Are you ready
Eh?
to turn the page?
Looks like the people are horny. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again. Our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? Don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page for me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue reading the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it on her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but you want to get married? The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
Eh?
That's not the expression she had before.
I mean, what?
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking about the way that she second guesses the things she says and all that.
That's what you're talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright?
What?
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What the fuck on earth was that about?
Takumi? Did something happen just now?
Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So, you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and slip it back into my bag.
Damn, we don't have Yuri. Okay, fine.
I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know that I'm putting in effort.
Hi, Sakumi.
Having a good time so far?
Yeah?
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid
Always
to bring things up.
listening.
I'm much better off just going
Always
off the flowing
listening.
until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Sakumi. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Sakumi. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it.
Papa!
It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep
Please
everyone's
hold-
expectations low, you know. You're up 5th fucking team.
Shh.
That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
My brain is fish brain. Okay?
Fish brain? You're
Fish
what?
brain.
What? Nothing else is on your mind right now that's cosplay?
No, attention span is very low.
Nothing else is currently like on your mind that's like confusing the hell out of you.
Yeah, no. Not really. Everything's
Nothing
normal, right?
nothing major happened that is causing
No,
you
no.
to think about what's
No, no,
happening.
no.
There's not been some
No,
weird
no.
anomalies on screen or anything like that.
No, I'm not thinking about our dead friend. What? Who?
Sayonara.
Sayonara? I mean, what? Alright. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Oh. Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really.
Thank you for the sakunya.
Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Is that the same one?
Hole in wall.
Should I read? Oh,
I mean, if you want to.
no, I don't.
Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
So, what do you think?
Sorry, just had to skip that bit. Oh, there's literally a skip. Oh, the skip button's available.
Ooh.
There we go.
So that's for the stuff that we already read?
Yeah, that'll pop up for stuff that's repeat, literally word for
Oh,
word.
okay, great. Let's do that.
You ready?
Yari!
As Yuri respawns of the internet,
Exceptional. Oh yeah, I think we had this. What? Skip? What? Whoa!
whoa, 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 whoa,
Whoa.
whoa, whoa, whoa!
Whoa! Was everything the same?
Is the poem the same?
Oh,
Where-
unlucky. Too late.
Fuck.
Skip. Right, maybe we should at least see the poem. And then we can skip, I guess. Or is this... Oh, it's not the same. Oh, okay. Sukumi, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. You'll start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about, huh?
Fine. Well, sorry. I'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, it's each your own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid.
No, yeah, no, it's the exact same poem.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I assume Yuri's was the exact same as well.
Yeah. I think this is the same. It's the skip one is there.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, blah 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 blah.
Oh, that didn't pick up. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated.
The music!
What the f- Says everyone's judged me for mediocre writing abilities. Even though just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something?
We're in Act 2, Katsumi.
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem on desk with one hand.
Diminishes. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Sakumi did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't seen yet. Akumina! Welcome, Annie. Yes, it's Akumina. Or Sakumi, as we
Sakumi-nya!
call the
Sakumi
protagonist.
Sakumi-nya. That's what I would like to
Sakumi?
call it. That's
Yeah,
a ship
but the last time...
that's a ship that's gonna sail across the ocean.
Yeah. The last name is just Nya.
Sakumi is a fucking moron.
True! Akumi cat. Yes. Alright. And Sakumi liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh! I didn't realize you were so I can't read. Invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Yeah.
That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Sakumi appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Sakumi started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't know which voice to use. Make it stop! Take your own insecurities and others. You really act as... Oh my god, as young as you look. I'm scared. Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy, bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. Oh my god. Thank you for the follow. Oh my god. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, or you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Sakumi hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly, Yuri's head turns toward me, as if she just noticed I was standing there.
Akumi. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it.
How to get dragged into the...
What? Oh, who did? Oh no. I don't know. No, it's so bad. This is so creepy. Save me. Of course, it's Yuri, but I feel like she's a little psychopath now. Yeah, bye, Yune. Yeah, bye. Yuri. Okay, let's go all the way with. Wait, again? Yuri. You're. Hello? Hello? Yes, Yuri. Yes. Does it not want me to go with Yuri? Hey, Sakumi. Just Monica. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Wait, have you already played Doki Doki Literature exit music? What's that, Sakunya?
What?
What's Doki Doki Literature exit music?
Hey,
I don't know. What do you
no,
mean?
I don't know what they're on about. They're crazy.
Alright. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this.
Ow.
We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president, Emma, I am, right? What? It's the one with the happy ending. Oh. What? I don't know.
Oh my god! Shut up,
No
people in chat.
spoilers, yeah. No spoilers. What is this?
What
What
are
do you
you
mean
on
happy
about?
ending?
No spoils!
Okay, I'm not gonna read chat anymore. I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? I mean, luckily I didn't understand that, but yeah. Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom.
Oh,
She quickly runs away.
oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Oh boy. I didn't mean it. Mean what?
Look in the background.
What? Oh my fucking. Stop, 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 stop. This is the worst horror game I've ever played. Oh my god. Was that there the whole time?
No.
Oh my god. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Akumi. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. Oh, that's me too. Oh yeah, I'm all of the girls. I forgot.
Why do you...
Oh my god, you can clearly see that picture in the background. I hate it. It's making me so uncomfortable. Oh. Oh. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Uh. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Picture? You don't see the picture? You don't see the picture in the back?
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Uh, well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Gary. It's not that. It's not that. I just didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Sakumi. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Ah, I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm so sorry for causing you trouble. Ah! What did she say? What did she say? What did she say? I want
Bum
to
bum
know!
psh, da bum ba dum psh, bum bum
Oh my
psh,
god.
da bum ba dum
One
psh,
question, do
bum
you
bum
know how
psh.